And I think too that, well, we'll just go to the zombie notes here, and we'll talk a little bit about fitness and about what I think about all that. And a question introduced by Roughhouse Fitness is why? Money, time, motivation? Is it personal image? Is it fear of failure? Because let me tell you guys a little bit about failure. Failure is just, it's, I don't even think it should be called failure. It's called the time, the time that you didn't succeed, or even, and a lot of failures you look back on and it was really a tremendous success. So it's all in the perspective and the perception of what you think and how you feel about yourself. Because that's the main thing. What really matters is you. And in getting right with you, you have to be, in order to be in perfect harmony, and the perfect harmonious vibe in this universe would mean that you would devote your time to your mind, your body, and your spirit, and you would divide those three things equally. Because if you put too much, let's say you want to read books, that's for your mind. You get educated, that's for your mind. For your body, that's working out, that's taking a jog, that's making sure that you eat healthy, that you have good nutrition. And for your spirit, that could be talking about religion. That could be talking about maybe meditation. And you see where this fitness and religion, or fitness and your mind, your body, and your spirit are going to cross, right? And that is where let's just say, I would say that Kung Fu is, I wouldn't say it would be religious, but it's definitely spiritual, or even yoga can be spiritual, meditation definitely can be spiritual. So some of these three things you can work on all at once. You know what I mean? And also, let's just say if you're in mixed martial arts and you've never learned anything before, you're working on your mind because you're learning something new. You're working on your body, right? You're working on your body because you're getting fit, and you know that they're going to teach you to eat the right things and the right nutrition. And you're working on your spirit because you feel better about yourself. And that's what we'll get to. What I happen to think is that a body in motion tends to stay in motion, a body at rest stays at rest. I don't think that's a scientific fact. So in order for you to get up and start moving, hey, at least you moved, right? For me to get up and do a couple of sets of 10 push-ups, or I'm lying, for me to just do 10 push-ups, guys, at least I did something. What that's going to do, you getting that body, which is you, to start moving, to go into motion, it's going to get easier and easier to go as you work out more and you train more. And as far as the nutrition goes, once your body starts getting these things that it needs, the food energy that it needs to produce the right energy that it needs, so that your body doesn't start to feed on things like lean muscle tissue. And believe me, guys, I'm not a fitness or a nutritionist or anything like that. I'm just going on my personal experience and my beliefs. We will get some fitness experts on here. Well, I will definitely get Christopher from fitnessoftoday.webs.com on here. And I will definitely ask Lacey and Danny Orr if they'd like to be on the program. And like I said, we'll sit down and we'll talk to those guys about fitness. And if I would love them to tell me that I'm wrong, or to correct me if something that I'm saying is detrimental to people getting in shape. But I definitely feel like a body in motion stays in motion. And you have to start somewhere. Again, yesterday's behind you, tomorrow's not promised, so the time to act, just like doing this show, is right now. The time to do something's right now. Why be fit or work out? Why do core training or MMA? Well, let me tell you something. If you are a sufferer of, let's just say, depression, if you're tired, if you have fatigue, or if you're just not in a good place in this world, you just happen to be in a bad mood. Your body produces endorphins that, guess what? They make you feel good and they make you happy, and you don't even have to take any kind of drugs to get this. People do take drugs to get the same exact scientific effect on your body. Mental effect, physical effect. I'm telling you, and that is whenever you go to a gym, whenever you ride a bike, whenever you do something that makes your adrenaline start going, that makes your body produce these endorphins that make you smile, they make you happy, they make you in good spirits. Why do you think that people that go to the gym, they're working out, or they're working out at home, why do you think they're smiling? Why do you think that a lot of times the people that you see, if they're working out, if they just came from their workout, they're in a good mood? And that's because your body produces these endorphins that make you feel good, and maybe you forgot that. But just like me, you don't realize that whenever you're pounding on boards all day as a carpenter, your body's still producing those endorphins, but you're controlled by your environment, your work, and you're focused on that. And so you need to do something to break out of that cage, out of the monotony of your everyday job, and just go into the gym. And I haven't been in there, but I can tell you that it wouldn't matter if you're 72 pounds and you're trying to gain some weight, or if you're 350 pounds and you're trying to lose some weight, or if you're in shape and you just want to learn MMA. I can tell you that these people are not going to judge you. They're going to stand by your side, and they are going to try to help you paint a clear vision of what you want your fitness program to be, your nutrition program to be. And I'm not 100% sure if they're on my same line of thinking, but I'm pretty sure they'll get you all lined out in your mind, your body, and your spirit, and help you divide those three things. And it's something that you can also include your family in. Fitness has never hurt your family members if they want to work out with you, or if they want to learn MMA, or if they want to do core training. If it's your sister, your neighbor across the street, then guess what? You should get them involved too. Come on. Why shouldn't everybody feel good? Your metabolism will adjust. Energy creates energy. So it may not make any sense to say that I'm beat, man. I've been up late doing the radio show. I just don't feel like doing anything today, guys. Why should I go to the gym? I am tired. But you'll be really surprised. Just that little bit of wherewithal, that little bitty bit that it takes for you to get off your ass and to make it to the gym. Once you're 5 minutes in, and definitely after your workout, you're going to say to yourself, I feel good today. You know what I mean? I did something for me. I did something for my body. I did something for my mind, my body, and my spirit. And no one can take that away from you. So yeah, the right fitness program, the nutrition, and you could be a whole new person. Do 10 push-ups. Go for a walk. Go take a bicycle ride. It'll get you going. You'll find inspiration in others with like ideas, okay? So if your idea is to become fit, or to be fit, or to stay fit, then you're going to get inspiration. Other people are going to not try to, but they're going to inspire you in that same situation. Just like I try to tell people that there are competitors in this world and there are creators in this world, right? The competitors, they don't want to teach you what they already know. They just want to compete with the Joneses, and they want to compete, they want to show you how theirs is better than yours. And then there are creators. Creative people do not mind teaching you everything they know. They do not mind rising above to the creative plane where the thing that most of the competitive people are competing for are these things that the creators create. Just like, let's say, if your wildest dreams that you want to be fit, it's just a matter of taking that first step and making that body in rest become a body in motion. It's just one step. It's 10 push-ups. It's a bicycle ride. You know, you never know where it's going to take you. Other than, you know, I could be wrong. Maybe working out, or maybe fitness affects you a different way. But I don't think so. Because I've heard of people that had real bad back trouble, and you'd think the exact opposite. You'd think that if you had a bad back, that yoga would be the last thing on your mind. Like, my back hurts, I can't be stretching all those kinds of ways, right? But guess what, ladies and gentlemen? It's the exact opposite. I've seen people that have had like back fusions and stuff like that get into yoga and that have more mobility now than they've ever had before in their life. So I don't know. I would encourage anyone to, guys, I would encourage anyone to, you know, don't judge failure. You know, you're not a failure. That you just because you're not a tremendous success right now does not mean that that's a failure. I'll give you just a quick example. Let's just say somewhere around 2005, 2006, a reality show crushed my dreams, man. I had gotten chosen to be on a reality show to teach a class of the Motorcycle Manufacturers Institute, who would also be adjacent to Southern Classic Choppers. And this was kind of cool. It was a school for low income kids, lower privileged kids, to be able to get a chance to go to college, to learn how to build their own motorcycle, right? And to learn how to also build a motorcycle, produce the motorcycle, and also sell the motorcycle, market the motorcycle, and sell the motorcycle. So we were actually going to manufacture the GZ. We're going to manufacture the GZ. We were going to have the students build it. I was going to teach one team of students. Another gentleman was going to, I was the red team leader. He was the yellow team leader. And it was all going to be on film. It was going to be for BET. And we were going to have top personalities. We're going to be some of the motorcycles we were building the motorcycles for. They had come out of the gate ready to go into syndication with 20 of the shows written already. And I can tell you right now that I rode my motorcycle in the rain to the meeting at this bank, and where they got the financing to do the first 20 shows. So I was excited. We're talking a 5% deal that if this ever made it into syndication, then I'm looking at maybe like $500,000 a month, okay, for this new show. Well, guess what, guys? It didn't happen. We built the prototype of the motorcycle. We started getting ready. We got the shows written. We got pre-production, and wangity bank, the cord got pulled. So at that time in my life, guys, let me tell you something. It pulled the rug out from under me. I was thinking, oh my God, man. I gotta go back to being a dang freaking service manager here at Houston Cycle. I mean, that was what I was doing whenever I was doing the show. Also, getting it ready, building a prototype, setting up the college. But the point is that whenever that happened and I got that pulled out from under the rug, it's not that they replaced me with someone else. The show got shut down altogether. At the time, you know, I thought, well, now I got to go back to being a service manager here at Houston Cycle. Well, A, that was doing something that I